smash that like button. Woo!
Like and subscribe.
Just arrived at Royston station, so now to get myself ready and get on to day 2. First bit of the walk away from Royston station is going through some back streets, and for the first time I'm using a program called Slowways, which is how I've mapped my route to the English coast, so we'll see how good it is. Going up Royston Heath, there's a circus. Whew. Walking up the heath, there's a golf course all up and over. And going straight on a public bridleway, which should take me all the way to Therfield, or more or less all the way. So that'd be good. Good morning. Day 2 of my village twinning walk. Got up, got the train back to Royston, and now I'm making my way on a public bridleway through to a place called Therfield. I'm using an app called Slowways, where you can piece together links between different villages, and so far it seems to be okay. Does seem to use quite a bit of battery, but seems to be fairly easy to follow. So let's see where the rest of the day takes us. Today's first obstacle. Pop out of some woods on this bridleway. You get some nice rolling countryside, all arable. Typical country scene with a bridleway going up and over. I haven't seen anybody all day. So looking at the sign, it's partially on the Icknield Way, which I have walked bits on other walks. Coming into the back of Therfield, what sounds like a primary school off to my right. The farmer dug up that path. That little ditch going all the way along is probably where the path ought to be. But we're back onto some signs. Zigzag across some fields, and then you get to this really wide bridleway which has got loads of paths on it. Absolutely loads. A very small ford. There's a bridge to the right. Vehicles can come across here. This was a bit hidden in the trees, but it looks like we go around the field. The largest stack I think we've ever seen. This route is on quite a wide farm track. We're coming up to the village of Buckfield. Don't think we go through it at all, I think we just skirt it and go. But clouds starting to roll in. Come out from those fields and then we just cross the road, hoping the vehicles aren't going too fast. just in Buckland, they take you around the church. A bit of a zigzag through some fields. This drainage ditch, recently cleaned. Straight across the ploughed field. Halfway across the field. I can feel the rain coming in. Coming into the back of Buntingford, so just going to find a place to stop for a little bit, recharge my mobile. Buntingford High Street. Just the name of a road, but it was actually the name of my secondary school. Cutting through the back of some houses in Buntingford. On my way to Walkern. The route down to London follows the A10 more than the A1. Looks like a red kite to me. We're going across some private land. They've got a big house and their own lake. Another churchyard we go through. The path goes that way. Another bridle way for a couple of miles. A bridge. Bridge to somewhere that not many people go through. Into some woods for a few minutes. Not quite sure what this area is, but somebody clearly comes here a lot. A path through the corn. Tendrils through a few houses in a tiny little hamlet, and then it's obvious where the path goes. The tiny village of Ardeley, and that beautiful building is the parish council. Ducks on the ford. The back of Walkern is so much better than the high street. But out we go again. Another ploughed field where I can see a sign right on the other end. Coming towards the end of day 2. I'll end up doing over 20 miles, but I got my goal. Day 2, day 3 are probably 2 of the biggest days. So if I can get through those, then I should be okay. Waiting for the rain to arrive. It's threatened for the last 2 or 3 hours. And yeah, making my way across another ploughed field. It's that time of the year when the paths aren't necessarily as obvious. You can just see this big sign at the other end of the field. But I should have another hour or so of walking, then I'll find somewhere to camp and we'll go from there. Yeah, towards the end of day 2. Walking through a country estate near Bennington. Come past the house, and this is the entrance to the house. Another village, another duck pond, and a road called Duck Lane. Bennington.
Smash that like button. Woo!
Like and subscribe.